Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Shot at goal! Oh, crossbar! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Kobel really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Is there any can he finish? Superb goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And that tries from a long way out. There was plenty of power on that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Munoz has got himself a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Somewhat off target. Now it's Mbolo. And he plays one through. Okafor! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
Oh, good climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Okafor! Colombia have the chance to go the other way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's been played through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Switzerland have scored 2 quick goals. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That has not gone well. And that pass, Mbolo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. So it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's Mbolo! Mbolo is the guilty party there. Mbolo has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Elvedi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Okafor. Aims beyond the defence. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there, and he has shown him a yellow card. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's destined for the flank.
There they go, hunting again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Reader. And he was quick to react. Could be danger here. Mina. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Akanji is there to clear. Goes for goal! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
A heavy challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vargas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Akanji cuts it out. Played out wide. Aimed at the far side. Vargas claims it without any fuss. Oh, some tackle that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Okafor. Okafor! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kobel going forward. He's looking unstoppable. Closing in on goal. Shapes to shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
And how easy did he make that look? Not enough communication between the defence to deal with this increased threat.
Kobel. Alvedi. Steaming. Decent chance! Against the crossbar. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, I'd say an interesting situation, Peter. They have the lead, but with this many shortages, the margin of error is virtually zero. I think it's going to require an extremely good defensive display from these players if they are to maintain the status quo.
Switzerland sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Back on the way then. Kobel, plowing, and the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Kobel clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Kobel. Korbel. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That really is quite fabulous. Oh, he's having a go!
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Goes for the shot! And that tested the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's rather hopeful. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Okafor currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is talented, highly talented.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Little doubt, that is a foul. Little pass back, and that has put paid to that. Driving through the shot, surely! And they've got a throw.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Zakaria. Korbel, drive, goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! Just cruising! They are cruising! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it. Takes a shot! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Corner number 2 then. Surely now! And that has flown over. Into the last quarter of an hour. Turns back here, probably the best option. Akanji, Mina gets across to intercept that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Alvedi. Looking to play him, and a chance! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Impressive jump! And now they can spring out of defence. Okafor. Munoz. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Substitution in progress.
Zakaria has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Now who's going to be first to this? He is through here. Shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kurbel. Could go all the way here. Oh, there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's having a shot! And no mistake. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And the shot! And it's in! How many just... And that is that. Switzerland have done it. The Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cherki. Rummenigge. Front-footed pressing going on here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pass somewhat off target. Tries one from range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And that's a throw-in. Nemecha. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In with the challenge. Conte. Still goalless at the moment. Musiala.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Wirtz receives it in a good position here. Cherki. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Olise.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. Cherki distributed tidily. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Not the most accurate pass. And he's intervened well there. Mateus. He's looking wide. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. That's a decent clearance. Goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Wirtz is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Olise. And it's Doué. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Olise! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Elise. Wits. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's picked his way through. Musiala proves just a little bit too strong. Real chance! Goal, Germany! And that for him is goal number 10. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Germany have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Looking tidy in possession here. He's going for goal! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Doué.
Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Half-time getting close now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he skips past his man. Musiala scooting forward. Tries to cross. Gets his head on it! In he goes again. And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He is through here. Oh, it's come loose. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Germany firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. So straight into the second half. Upamecano cuts out the pass. And it's Tchouaméni. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Khan claims it without any fuss. Mateus. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he has shown him a yellow card. What's going wide left? Conte. Koundé.
Well, you don't get much time on the ball, even in these areas.
No, that's been intercepted. Doué. And here's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Mateus did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's having a hit! Oh, a very decent attempt. And he's been shifted off it. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball.
Doué clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he...
He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Conte really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. Mateus, nicely aimed pass. And that has put play to that. Driving on and making good progress. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Chouameni. Rummenigge, spread out to the left. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Germany presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
But pour l'équipe d'Allemagne, après 69 minutes de jeu par le numéro 19.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's a... Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Schlotterbeck. Beckenbauer. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And it's Rudiger. Nemecha. That pass isn't the best. Now Schlotterbeck. And it's Gnabry. Stood up well to him there. Wirtz. Nemecha. That's destined for the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rudiger. Oh, terrible mistake. Rudiger. Schlotterbeck. Mbappe. Schlotterbeck does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Beckenbauer. Five minutes left on the clock. Rummenigge. Oh, what a mistake! He's found the way through. Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Germany are having a ball here. That pass has been well intercepted.
Il y aura 4
Cherki,
minutes de temps
it's a good ball
additionnel.
out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's found a way through. Rummenigge, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yeah, sadly he knew
Mateus! Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Oh, he's on the finish! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Germany really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, voici venu le moment de notre grande tombola.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow.
And Cruyff! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's hit it first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through, crosses it in, and he's cut it out. Looking for options for movement. And it's Musiala. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar, in with the challenge. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Driving forward. Bellingham, lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous. Pings in across. Israel are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Gerrard. He is through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neymar powering forward here. Still goalless. Hazard threads one in. Rummenigge, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Showing good feet. He's got away. And this is Gerrard. And he's managed to get free. Gerrard! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Ah, he's given it away. He's found a way through. Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Musiala. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Casabia definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Rafael Varane. 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham cuts out the pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's a cute ball. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Pele! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cannavaro.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is good strength. Pele, and this is Pele! Neymar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Now, that's another chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Casapia with the corner, there first. Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Musiala purring through the gears. Thinks about the shot. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Israel currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Israel. Number 7, Neymar. Number 19.
Away we go again.
Israel can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi. Number 10.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Cruyff. Hazard. Pele. Out of play for a goal kick. Israel come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in by Gerrard. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. They get a throw in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Xavi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala, he's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. But that has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's picked his way. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, super find. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Musiala is onto this. Mateus. Israel perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a really well-measured ball. He's had it taken off him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Getting up there! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Musiala conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Gerrard. Albert Ferrer, he's got away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé!
Israel really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hazard. And it's Hazard! And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Pelé. In towards the back stick. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Howson looking for the run. Oh, cracking ball. He's shifted. Pelé! Well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Israel, number 5.
So we have movement on both benches. Casapia have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Substitution.
Can he get it through? Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pelé, good driving run. And he shoots! It is close, but that is the last of it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. Closing in on goal. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it out wide. Takes a shot. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's going right the way across, and it's Messi. Bellingham wins the duel this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pelé. And this is Gerrard. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's an imaginative pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. Oh,
just about within shooting range. Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment. That is a gem, an absolute gem. That is outstanding, just outstanding. You're not going to hit many better than that.
Well, that was struck with a level up from venom. Power and control aren't easy to pair up, and that was an exception.
Milan were already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hazard with the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Cleared away. Bellingham. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Casapia with the corner. There first. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Can he finish? And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Casapia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really...
And Cruyff! And that's a sharp finish. Back to within one. Interesting. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Pele, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's a sharp little ball here. Thinks about the shot. Cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Hazard clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Here comes the cross. Rafael Varane. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ronaldo is flagged offside. The pass has gone astray. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's managed to get free. And a header! Ronaldo finds himself offside. Gerrard. It's a searching pass. He's onside. He tries. That's going to go a long way.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He shifted it to the flank. He's had a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Pele, driving through the middle. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. And that could well leave a mark. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. In by Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the end of the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's managed to get rid. Milan, oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Messi, oh, great chance, a chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Marcou para o Milan. Aos
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Messi gets into a good position. He's got away, and it's played in here.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. That is ended up in no man's land. Throw in. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. They're back in possession and ready to go again. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham. And this is Ronaldo. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Casapia leading now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And he welcomes it in. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's taking no chances there. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bellingham. He has found the way through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Casapia have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Somewhat off target. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cruyff. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a sharp pass.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Defending of the desperate variety.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross goes in there. Casapia are looking to break at pace. Nicely worked. Gerrard. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Terrific save by Abbiati. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, it
Sorry.
knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
And it's been taken short. Cruyff with the cross. And the goalkeepers, and the volley.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Looking for the far post. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Back towards the middle. Raul. And it's Cannavaro. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. And back to the keeper they go. There will be 4 extra minutes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. He's rising! And that's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see...
And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Israel.
I'm Peter
against
Drury, and seated in
Barcelona.
the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, I think we're in for something rather special here in being able to watch Hristo Stoichkov. And when it comes to charisma and spirit, he's not lacking, and he's so sharp, they nicknamed him the Dagger.
Love watching him. He's one pea in a pod. There's only one Hristo Stoichkov.
And he's always got plenty to say.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And reclaimed it in a trice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Getting up there! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And this is Stoichkov. Stoichkov is flagged offside. Now it's Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Hullet. Now can he find a finish? Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well. Stam is there to clear. Israel still without a single shot on target. First quarter of an hour gone. It's a good foot in there. And it's Cruyff. Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Figo. This is promising. Stoichkov.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. No, it's come to nothing. That'll be a throw. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Stoichkov. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. Stoichkov. Musiala. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Xavi Alonso, little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And this is Messi. Messi finds himself offside. Ødegaard. Bruno Fernandes. A player who needs no introduction. And pull it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Out for a throw. There will be a throw-in. Struck first time. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Pull it. Brilliantly cut out. Cruyff! Hakimi. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Varane can clear it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. That's the keeper's ball. Pull it was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in a great position here. Cruyff gets flagged offside. Ødegaard. Xavi Alonso, and it's Xavi. And here's Cruyff. Figo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
In with the challenge. Tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Rafael Varane. Figo. The most accurate pass. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now I'd just
And
like
we are
to read
up
out
to the
our
break.
fan club members
Israel
who are celebrating
really
their
can be
birthdays
happy
today.
with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Israel, number 6, Bruno Fernandes.
And here is the first touch
Coming on
of
the
the
field
second half.
is number 10.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Gullit makes a dash for it. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. The ball has bounced loose now. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's quick to get rid. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out to the left flank.
Israel clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Out towards the flank. And it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. As cross hits a shot! That's a fair try. But just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Cruyff. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Spread it left. Showing great feet there. He is through here. And this is... And the finish! He doesn't look too happy with that. Ambitious ball here. That ball looks a good one. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Spread out to the left. Hazard. He's looking wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Xavi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi. Cruyff. That's destined for the flank. Sends it crossfield. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Pelé. He has found a way through. Israel perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Xavi Alonso. Pull it. That has been cut short. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Buffon gets it clear. That is a great pick out. Bellingham. Threads one in. Neymar. That is good strength. Pings it across.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Israel can make their change now with a break in play. It's just beyond his reach.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Guardiola! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Stam tries to clear. Israel are looking to go forward now. Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe has it in a wide position, and it's played in, and it's claimed by the keeper. The muscular approach does pay off here. That's a cute ball.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Bellingham. No breakthrough, and we are into time added on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Schneider. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
And now to...
you